Great morning, beautiful people. I am at home. I've been at home for a couple of days, and I'm getting things organized and straightened out for this project that I'm working on. I've been telling you guys about it. I'm cleaning constantly, organizing, throwing things away. But what God is about to do, like, I cannot put into words, you guys, how excited I am, because the blessing that he's given me is about to open up doors for many other people. And I'm super, super stoked. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Great morning. It's me, Sharon Yvonne. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Sharon Yvonne. So look, fun fact about me. I love being at home alone. I grew up in a house with only one brother and one sister in my house, but we always had a house full of people. My mom let everyone live with us. Everyone. My friends, my brother friends, my sister friends, her friends. Everybody always had a place to stay as long as we had a place to stay. Do you hear me? She is such a blessing for that. However, it was always a lot of people in the house. And so when I bought my house, needless to say, I'm a lot like my mom. Because when I bought my house, it was for me and my kid, Deja Unique Torrance, my baby girl. She's biologically my niece, but she is my kid. Yeah, I helped raise her heavily. But to God be the glory for all of that. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. Anyway, I've always had people live with me, mostly single moms with children, just helping them get on their feet, and them trying to find their way. I never hesitated to let people stay here. I never, ever. But as of right now, and I've been here going on 6 years. The moments and the days that I get here by myself and it's quiet and all I hear is like my worship music in the background or just my footsteps, like, it's such a peaceful sound. And so I'm in the process because I want to buy an apartment building, like a quadruplex type thing. And I want a 2-bedroom apartment, you guys, and I want my clothes in one room, my bed and shoes in probably another room. And I want just one nice, big, huge couch to sit in the living room with a nice TV, because I'm not going to put a TV in my room. I'm going to put it only in the living room. So I can go in the living room and lay on my couch with my little throw and watch TV with a glass of wine. That is what I want to do. I mean, I know that's not probably much for most people because, you know, you guys had those type of things before, but I've never had an apartment to myself. Like, I went from having roommates living in the house with my mom, my sisters and brothers, to buying a house, and I want my own apartment. However, I will be the owner of the whole building, but that's nor here nor there. I just want my own apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, it could be a 1-bedroom, but I know for a fact that my clothes and my shoes won't fit in a 1-bedroom. That's why I need a 2-bedroom. The 1-bedroom for my clothes and shoes, and then my shoes are probably gonna have to go in the other end clothes. Anyway, if you guys see my closet recently, you already know I got a lot of stuff, and I've given so much stuff away, so it did like narrow it down a little bit, but it's still a lot, give or take. It's still a lot. But I'm working on a project, and I'm excited about the project, and hopefully, I want to say a couple of weeks, or brother keeps saying like a month, but it's coming together, you guys. We're about to get new furniture in this place. We're about to get painting done, carpet done. I'm so excited. Okay. The backyard is gonna get done, the garage is gonna get done, and I'm gonna turn this into a like a safe house, like a transitional and sober living house. It's called Davis G, Transitional Housing and Sober Living. I'm really excited about this because one thing I'm really big on is my relationship with God. And so when I say that, that means the characteristics of God, I try to walk in them. And I found that when I'm obedient to the word of God, when I walk and I strive to be Christ-like, God opens up doors and he blesses me and he sees me and he helps me and he motivates me and he just pushes me. So a lot of times we say we forgive people or we are very stronghold because, oh, well, they did this and they did that. And sometimes we forget that we've done wrong too. We've said things wrong. We've done things wrong. And we were not always right. And we have been forgiven. God has forgiven us, and the people that we've done wrong to have forgiven us. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. Not one person in this world is absolutely perfect that has never hurt anyone, whether it was intentional or not intentional. We've all done something wrong. And I know as humans, we feel like, well, that's worse than that. But God says no sin is greater than the other except blasphemy. And it sucks to have to look at it like that, but that's how I look at it. So I believe that everyone should be extended mercy and grace. I believe that everyone should be forgiven. I believe that every person in this world deserves to be loved. Even if it's by one somebody, you deserve to be loved. And so I say that to say this. I'm creating a safe home for people who their family may not have forgiven them, or they may come home and have no one. There's people in this world that literally have no one. For those of you that always say you don't have no one, you really do got someone. You have someone, whether that somebody's helping you watch your kids, probably not every time you want them to watch them, but you got somebody that has watched them before. You might need something, people might be giving to you and helping you or whatever. But there's some people in this world that really have no one. Absolutely no one. There's programs out here that say they're helping people, but they're really not. I want to create a home that helps you literally transition back into life. Not only am I creating a home, but I also have a drive-in delivery company that I've already started. And I want to give these young men jobs. So as you're living in this house, I'm going to transition you back into life. I'm going to help you build a resume. I'm going to help you get into school. I'm going to help you get a job. And yes, I am going to offer them the job of my driving company to help build their resume. But not only that, they're going to do an interview. They're going to do an application, because these are the things I remember teaching Deja, like when she got 15, 16, when I would take her to the doctor, I'm like, okay, you're filling out all your paperwork yourself. Yes, I'm going to be there with you, but I wanted to teach her how to be independent, because I knew that she was coming up in age, and I knew that at some point I wouldn't be able to do everything for her. And I didn't want her having to call me when she 18, 19 at the doctor's like, oh, TT, how do I do this? Oh, TT. No, I want to show you and teach you how to do these things. So yes, granted, I gave her a lot, but I taught her morals. I taught her values. I taught her how to conduct herself as a young lady and how to take care of business. So she knows how to fill out paperwork. She knows the importance of a whole lot of things. And those are the things I want to instill in these young men that will be coming into this home. I've already got a house manager. I'm so stoked about that. Who will live in the house with these men, who will help these men, who will counsel these men, who will be their leader, not just by words, but by example. The goal is to really help them transition back into life. And whatever they want to do, which is something that, again, all of that I'm doing is something that I've already done in my life. Like for my sons, whatever they're passionate about, I feed it. I ignite it. I add to it. One of my sons liked making beats. Ever since he was like 2 years old, he would be making beats with his mouth and making sounds and making songs. So what does Godmom do? Yes, at 5 years old, I bought him a beat maker. Why? Because whatever can aid him and motivate him and push him to do what he loves to do, I'm going to support it. That's what we are supposed to do. Try to support people in what they love. Motivate them and push them to be the best at whatever they want to do. So that's what I want to do with my transitional house. I want to find out what these people individual passions are, and I want to feed it. I want to motivate it. I want to support it. So they can get back into life and they can have their own family and they can transition back into the things that they need and want to do. So I said all that to say, is I'm really, really excited. The transition has already begun. We have new furniture and all that stuff coming in today. I'm so stoked. I have people. God has literally opened up the windows of heaven and poured out blessings that I do not have room to receive. So because of that, I'm able to help other people. And while trying to help other people, God keeps sending people to help me, y'all, for free. Like giving me free game, free access, free information. We don't get that often, especially with our people. Everybody wants you to pay for everything. Pay for information, pay for advice, pay for this. I'm not saying don't get paid for what you do. Do your thing. But sometimes you got to pay it forward. And I can't wait. I thank God because all the times that I have paid it forward, that I have done things simply out the kindness of my heart, I believe that I'm in the season where I'm reaping the harvest. A lot of people fail to realize is it's hard for you to reap a harvest that you've never planted. If you never was in the planting season, if you were never in the giving season, if you were never in the sowing season, I mean sowing when you didn't have to sow, giving when you didn't have much to give, loving when you had only a little bit of love in you at the moment, like literally sacrificing your time, your life, your space, your peace, the sacrifice, I kid you not, that I have made. I like to believe that this is the season where God is opening up doors, because every conversation that I've had, every person He sent to me, y'all, thus far, has given me the game. Legally. Let me start there. Like, show me the ropes without saying, okay, well, you got to pay me to do this, and you got to pay me for me to tell you this information. Like, people that's in my same line of work helping me because they realize that we're not in competition, because there's enough money out there for all of us. And if we're all doing this, like, my money ain't gonna take away from their money. Their money ain't gonna take away from my money. And the people that I help to get the same thing I got ain't gonna take away from my money. And they ain't gonna take away from their money. Why? Because there's enough for us all. There's enough. There's enough. The only competition you should be in is with yourself. Every day I'm striving to do better and be better than Sharon Yvonne. Every day. I kid you guys not. Every day I'm working toward the goal. I'm working toward each business that I have. I have several businesses, and they will all strive. They will all be excellent. They will all expand. They will all be great. Why? Because I'm putting in the time every day. So every day I'm getting better. Every day I'm learning new stuff. And I'm grateful for everyone who has helped me along the way, who has given me so much wisdom and knowledge, and I'm taking it and I'm using it, and I can't wait to share with other people. So I said all that to say is I'm excited about this new adventure. But also there are some key nuggets and key wisdom in what I said, and I hope that this message falls upon good soil and good ears, so that it can plant a seed for you guys to do great, be great. Never give up on your dreams. Never. When God gives you a vision, speak life into that vision. Go after that vision. Don't sit on it. Don't wait. Don't wait for people to help you. Don't wait for people to give you anything. Like, go do what you need to do. The information and the people that you need will come to you. When it's something that you're supposed to be doing, everything you need will fall into place. I am a witness that it will literally fall into place. When I bought my house 6 years ago, I had no clue that this is what I was going to do. However, along those years, I've helped so many people have shelter. So many people have stability. So many people, I spoke life into them every day. I spoke literally life into them every day. On my worst day, I spoke life into them. On some of the hardest days of my life, I went and I sat with people, and whoever needed me, I was there. Now I can do it in a way that it will help people, and it's going to help make money for not just me, but for my family. And this house is just going to help us to get more homes and help more people. The goal is to help people and provide employment for people. My goal was always to be able to, not just for me to be an employer, but to really employ people and help people in this world, because it's hard to find a job. It's hard to find a job that cares. It's hard to find employment with people that literally care about you, your health, and your well-being, and your peace of mind. I want to create an atmosphere where people can be safe. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially safe. A lot of our jobs don't make us feel safe. It doesn't make us feel confident. It doesn't make us feel like, if we needed a mental health day, we can take it. These jobs do not care. But I want to create a safe space for people. Have you ever wanted to be in a safe space? Growing up as a child, all I cared about is being in a safe space, being in a safe environment where I can 100% be me. This is what I want to create for people, giving people a second chance at life. I've talked about that vision since I was a little girl, about how I wanted to open up homes and transitional places for people to give them a second chance at life. And some people, this is a third and fourth chance at life, but this is your opportunity to take advantage of it, to have the full support that you need so that you can be great in everything that you do, okay? So I'm motivated. And I guess because I've been talking about this vision for many years now. But this last year, it came fresh upon me. And God says, you're about to finish what I started. The vision I gave you many years ago, you are about to finish what I started. And the crazy part is, when God gave me the vision way before I had bought a house, never once when I bought this house, I was like, ooh, that's God setting up the vision. Sometimes we don't know the process. All the time, we don't know the process of what we have to go through to get to the vision, to get to the blessing, to get to the breakthrough, to get to where God has want us to be. But I can tell you this, I did not see it coming, but I'm so glad. God has a habit of literally blowing your mind. He has a habit of, like, when it starts to come back to you. And it's crazy because as I'm talking to you guys, I'm telling you guys about this new project, I get excited because I start seeing what he showed me a long time ago. And I'm like, whoa, this is the process. You're talking about a girl that used to have to catch the bus everywhere, to school, to church, to work. You're talking about a girl who would get up when everybody was tired and didn't want to do. I would get up and go by any means necessary. Living in a house that didn't bring me peace or joy or happiness, where I would cry because I had to go back to this place. And then God brought it all forth, and he said, I'm going to work it out for your greater good. And I kid you not, you guys, the joy and the peace that I have in this day and time, the process was so worth it. The ability to do what I'm doing right now, the process was worth it. My mindset and the wisdom that I have right now, the process was worth it. I guess that's going to be my next sermon, y'all. The process is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. So I have to get back to doing my work, because I was supposed to just come tell y'all hi and all that great stuff. But your girl get caught up, because that's what I do. And when I start talking about God, I'm all in. I lose myself in that, because that's my form of worship. When I talk about God, that's my form of worship. Anywho, let me go do my thing before I start talking about God again. I want you guys to have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like the video, thumbs it up, share the video, tell your friends to pull up. in our Rihanna voice, okay? Tell your friends to pull up, because it's real. Pull up and get some of this, okay? Tell them to tap in, like, subscribe, watch the video all the way through, please, because we got to get these numbers up, okay? Because your girl is trying to make it to the next level, and I need your help. Let's help each other, okay? It does not cost you anything to subscribe to this channel. It does not cost you anything to thumbs it up. It does not cost you anything to leave a comment. I will comment back. I don't know what it is, but I just love commenting back. Like, I think it's necessary to communicate with your community. If you say hi, I'm gonna say hi. If you say what's up, I'm gonna say what's up. If you say how you doing, I'm gonna say I'm doing well. All is well with my soul. How are you? Hope you have a beautiful day. Like, Let's interact. So tell your friends to pull up. Tell your family, pull up. Tell your community, pull up. Okay? Again, thank you so much for watching. It's me, Sharron Yvonne, and have a beautiful day. Guess what? I will be back. I will be back. I will be back.